आप जेल में होने की वजह से
वाइफ कौन जेल में कौन है वाइफ किस ऑफेंस में
ये ऑफेंस क्या है? अच्छा जेल में कराई जा सकती है ये तो वाइफ नहीं मन कर रहा है तो बस पिलाते हैं तो बस बहुत आदमी को कम बता दी हस्बैंड की डाइवोर्स पिटीशन डिसमिस हो गई है तो हस्बैंड ने तो कहा है कि भाई ये संभव नहीं है समझौता latest report so and so indicates that the husband has expressed his disinclination in entering into a settlement with the respondent wife. Next one. Next one. The order received. He being arguable is admitted for hearing. List for final hearing in July. Finally, have a document taken on record. Do you know उसको allow कर देना? Documents will be taken considered at the time of hearing. भावना है लोगों के साथ में
आप दोबारा इंस्ट्रक्शन सीख कर लीजिए वी हैव लिस्टेड इट फॉर फाइनल हियरिंग अगर बीच में कोई संभावना बनती है तो बताइए एप्लीकेशन आई
नंबर 31 याकिर सिंह राइटिंग वगैरह
7 लाख आपने दे दिया है the current counsel for the respondent husband needs further time to tender the amount of rupees 7 lakhs as permanent alimony as agreed to by the parties as one-time financial settlement. How much time do you want? Just after 2 weeks, the week commencing 29th April.
नंबर 32 सुशील कुमार दुबे
Who is for the wife? Nobody. इसको final hearing we सुन लेते हैं. No one appears for the wife. Right. Please list for finding this appeal, which has already been admitted on 20th March 24. Final hearing in July. 24.
Cell number 33 is the corrected letter C. Raghveshwar Singh Thakur.
My lord,
Cell Kumar Test.
Lord, this item number is 81 South. The 13768 only 22. Lord, there are two petitioners, Lord. Both of them have been given the appointment order. So, Lord, I am filing these appointment orders today. So, I did not file it because matter was discussed today.
Now, in this, you are for the respondent.
Lord, in this case, I am for Lord, I am for the BA candidates who are already working, who have been granted permission by my Lord to be applicants. My humble submission in this case is that there are two petitioners in this case, B.P. Nandan and Rohit Chaudhary. Both of them have been granted appointment.
They are diploma holder or B.Ed holder?
No, they are diploma holders who have succeeded. So, Lord, now there is no need for them to.
No, it is, let the counsel for petitioner say whether it's become infructuous or not.
We are for the petitioners. We are for the petitioners. If I may start, if my learned friend would let me start.
You can see, my Lord.
Sir, if you let us start, if you don't mind, can we start?
My Lord,
Just a minute.
My lord, Mr. P.S. Patwalia is appearing in this matter, my
I
lord.
oppose, my lord, we oppose any kind of adjournment. Can we at least start? We have
No, not in adjournment, my lord. He is on his leg before the Supreme Court. My lord, may just pass over this matter and take it at the end of the court or at 2:15, my lords.
Let my learned friend say that K.C. Nandan, Sahu and Rohit Chaudhary have not been given appointment. On his oral statement, let me permission be refused.
Well, I'm sorry, there has to be some procedure that the other side needs to understand. Can we at least
Mr. Counsel who are appearing virtually, please do not speak unless the court asks you to. Please wait. Please wait for your turn and please switch off your orders.
Apologies, my lord.
Yes. Just a minute. So who is appearing in 13768 for the petitioner? Has it become infructuous or not?
it has not become infructuous?
It has not been infected.
Any appointment I have challenged.
नहीं आप परमिशन तो देते हो उनको फाइल करने यही सही yes
order of Devesh Sharma is prospective in nature and appointments have been one will advocate level existing on those matters the and failure of matter can be taken up in the next week any case.
Lords, we have filed a compilation notice.
Go through the order. It is not. It's not a very strong order. Decided right now. Doesn't matter. We only have to follow the order. That's all. If there is any complication, if there is any obstacle that we cannot decide today, then we will. We will.
We have no problem. Commission is that this 1, 3.
All right. So let us first.
Then we will argue the other case.
Let us first read the order of the Supreme Court.
We will not be very the petition of 137.
No, we want to do the academic exercise. Can you stop the court from doing it? So, can you stop the court from reading the order? Let us at least read the order and then decide what to do and what not to do and when to do and how to do. Yes.
The operative part is internal page 7, last part. Operative part of the order. Internal page 7, last paragraph.
So there are a lot of conditions in this order. So there has to be a table prepared by all. Now, like for instance, it says one is that it will be prospective. Number one. Number two says only those candidates who are appointed without any qualification or conditions imposed by any court of law, to the effect that it will remain subject to final outcome. And such candidates were in regular employment without any disqualification and were appointed in pursuance of a notice of advertisement where B.Ed was stipulated as a valid. Now, this benefit is only for candidates who were appointed prior to the date of judgment, that is 11/8/2023. And then, of course, that bridge course. So, first of all, please prepare a chart, all of you, that who satisfies these conditions.
My lords, we can prepare the chart. That should not be any issue. But I would like to say this, that there are interim orders that were passed by my lords, and the appointments made in the present case for my lords, many large number of them, are subject to the outcome of the present petition. And my lords, each one of those orders is before my lords here. So that clearly is covered by that page 7.
Either you prepare or I'll ask my law clerk to prepare it. We'll also do it. We'll do it and we'll prepare the chart.
My
And
lords,
I don't know whether all of you will.
So in fact, that chart is present in the affidavit filed by
You all are rival parties. You may not come together. Meeting of minds may not be possible. So we'll do it. We have a law clerk. We'll ask the law clerk to prepare it. And there are these conditions.
my lords,
the state of
Because
MP
my lords,
filed it.
as
Evident from the record.
counsels,
Evident from the record. You don't have to seek instructions from your clients.
yes, my lords, as counsels, there is no question of meeting of minds. We have to go by the record before the court. So
Yes.
therefore, my lords, we will go only by the orders that my lords have passed and the outcome of those orders and the statements made by the state of MP in its affidavit, how many people have been appointed when. So fortunately, we have one of those affidavits where they have made categorical statements to that effect. So, my lords, that will be basic.
Can you make a common table?
It is already there.
Yes,
Both the sides. You all have to sit down on a common table, which may not be possible.
Would my lords consider seeing page 34 of the company?
Yeah, enough temptation for them. You may have to provide something more.
No, my lords, if your lordships can make it clear, my lords, if your lordship make it clear in the order that what is actually required from both the sides of the councils, because one thing is very much clear, my lords, that when the advertisement was issued, it was challenged. Your lordship passed an order that because the matter is pending before the Honorable Supreme Court, all entire process will be subject to the outcome of the Honorable Supreme Court's order in Devesh Sharma's case. Subsequent thereto, my lords, the appointments have been released by the state
So,
government.
Mr. Shah, let us first prepare that. Our law clerk will do it. The court will not depend upon the data supplied by the parties because they may not come to terms.
But it's already on
So,
record. My lords,
and we can list it on 19th.
my lords, can I just say
18th or 19th, whichever is there for me.
19th, my lords, and 19th.
Can I just take 30 seconds if my lords would permit just 30 seconds?
19th is the polling day. All right, then 22nd.
My lords, can I just take 30 seconds? The chart is already ready. It is,
Doesn't matter. 1 day will not make a difference. But that
can I just take 30
Yes.
seconds, my lords, if my lords would permit?
Yes,
The chart
yes,
is
yes,
already
Mr.
ready, my lords. The chart is already ready. It is before my lords in a compilation at page 34. The state of MP filed a chart before the Supreme Court. Can we just show that it will resolve the problem? The chart is filed by the state of MP in an affidavit before the Supreme Court.
That Mr. Karwa must have been filed prior to the order of the Supreme Court.
No, it is filed for the proceeding in the 8th April order. When the 8th April order was pronounced, That time the state of MP filed a chart, and that chart answers all the queries as my lords would want to know about. All those queries are answered in that chart. If my lords could please have page 34.
Just one
Chart
step.
and in which case? Which case?
My lord,
It is
it was filed before the Supreme Court in the present application filed by state of MP. That is where I said that fortunately there is an affidavit which has been filed by state of MP. The state of MP in that affidavit filed in the present application in which this order has been passed at least has set out the dates on which it gave the appointments. Now, my lords, those dates have to be juxtaposed only with my lord's orders. My lord's order saying that all appointments will be subject to the outcome are prior to these dates of appointment. Now that takes care, that is completely in accord with my with the Honorable Supreme Court's order at page number 7, my lords, the last few lines and over to page number 8. So that is probably the only comparison which we can't have a better thing about the dates of appointment than the statement made by state of MP before the Supreme Court in the current proceeding itself.
So where exactly is the chart in this compilation?
My lords, yes, page number 31, my lords, in this compilation, and if my lords will come to page number 34.
We don't have a copy of this compilation.
No, everyone has been.
Please bring that chart that was filed. Please bring that chart which was filed before the Supreme Court on record.
Page
It's
34.
contained.
It is not, we don't have a copy.
Sir, you were a party in the Supreme Court. Why should you delay such matters, please?
The Supreme Court records are not part of the records here.
My lords, your lordships would only be required to look into this fact whether the appointments have been issued after the interim orders being made subject to the outcome of the Devesh Sharma's case. If the fact remains the very same, if this is to be placed by the state of MP, the dates when the appointment orders have been issued, those were issued after the interim order was passed by this honorable court. So, my lords, all those would be now covered by the Supreme Court verdict that they cannot be retained in service. So, my lords, the state of MP can very well tell those two dates of appointments being issued.
It's please see page 34 for a minute. Please see page 34 for a minute. It is specified there.
All right. So we'll direct all the parties to give a tabular illustration based on the order of the Supreme Court latest by 19th. So that we can take up this matter on 23rd.
My lords, can I make one request to the court, please? My lords, so far as the dates of appointments are concerned, state of MP is the best authority to give those dates. We will not be able to give you the dates save and except for what is stated by state of MP on record before the diverse courts. So let state of MP at least put before my lords the dates on which it gave the appointment. The rest is a matter of record of proceedings of my lords court, proceedings in the present matter.
You have to give precedence to the lady. Yes.
My lords, may I
And
just
that to senior
react?
advocate, my lords.
Even otherwise,
My lords, that's all right. I know people are anxious, but I'm still they are kind enough to allow me to go on. My lords, I was saying that
Yes,
so far as
please.
the dates of appointments are concerned, state of MP is the best authority to give the actual date of appointments. Now, all that has to be seen is the actual date of appointments and in contrajunction with my law interim orders that had been passed that any appointment will be subject to the outcome. If those appointments have been made after my lord's orders in the present proceedings, then clearly those appointments will go. But if the appointments have been made before my lord's interim directions, then perhaps they may be sustainable in view of the Honorable Supreme Court's orders. So, my lords, we have a benefit of this affidavit that was filed before the Supreme Court on 6th of April 2024. But the state of MP, let the state of MP file before my lords by the 19th or so, the dates of the various appointments that it has carried out in these present proceedings given to the B.Ed candidates. My lords, I think that will be important because then it's a very simple exercise. It won't take too much to be done.
Exactly.
The date of the order passed by my lord is 7th July 2022. 7th July 2022 is the interim order passed by my lords. So all appointments admittedly are after that. My lord would see the 7th July 2022 order.
We make that table. Well, इसमें लिखिए that parties are on. Counsel for the respective parties are on. Next. The Apex Court, by its order dated 8/4/24, has decided the review filed by the state of Madhya Pradesh. State of Madhya Pradesh. Review by state of Madhya Pradesh.
My lords, it was an application for clarification. It was an application for clarification. It was an IA. It is noted in that order. My lords will find in that order of the Honorable Supreme Court. My lords will find that the court notices the nature of this application. At page number 5. Application has been filed, taken out by state of Madhya Pradesh, labeling it as an application for clarification. My lord, second paragraph, page 5. It was not a review, but the Honorable Supreme Court then proceeded to treat it as one.
No, they have treated it as a review.
Yes, my lords, they do go ahead and treat it as review.
Has clarified the its earlier judgment passed on 11/8/23 in the case of what were the parties there?
Devesh Sharma versus Union of India.
Union of India. The aforesaid judgment in Devesh Sharma has been made prospective, but certain conditions as contained in the same order. Next. Certain relevant data and documents are required to be filed by the respective parties, especially the state of MP, including the various appointment orders of the BA appointed. That the can be implementally resolved. Next one. The parties are directed to file a common illustration containing all the necessary and relevant facts and documents in regard to all the parties in these petitions. Are there some other petitions also? No. Besides what are listed today, any other petition? These petitions, latest by 19th of April. Latest by or like 22nd of April. List the case on 23rd, as agreed to by the parties.
Not my praying, my lord. Please
consider
my idea number 528.
IA 5284 of 24 filed today by the
interveners in 13768 of 20.
shall also be considered on the next day.
Would my lords consider fixing some time on 23rd, my lord?
They are at liberty.
Would my lords
They are at liberty.
would my lords kindly consider fixing some time?
I click on this issue. Remember that K.C. Nandan does not survive. And the moment K.C. Nandan goes on, nothing is there in the
It comes an argument by someone whose intervention to date has not been allowed.
Would my lords consider fixing some time on 23rd?
Even his
Council who are appearing virtually, do they want any time to be fixed?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, we want the time to be fixed, my lords, but only with the request that instead of 23rd, it will be taken up on 24th.
My lord, we are comfortable with the convenient to my lords, but some time may be fixed.
24th on fixed.
It will be 2:15 at on 23rd itself.
At 24th, 23rd, there would be some problem. 24th, if it could be made, my lords. May I request 24th, my lords? 24th.
Yes. Any objection to that? 24. 15, yes. Please, please tell us who is appearing for whom, one by one. Huh? No. Can you all who are appearing for virtually, you are appearing for whom in which case?
I am appearing
Miss Arora and
Devedi.
Miss Arora and myself are appearing for the petitioners in the three matters, Manoj.
How do you inform us then in writing?
Manoj, our local council will give the appearance in writing.
So please put it in the chat box.
We will do so much.
I'm appearing for the interveners, the B.Ed candidates, appointed B.Ed candidate. Mr. Patwalia was leading us, Millard. I'm in the other matter, the Vipin Kumar Bedi matter. Our intervention application stands allowed, so we are respondents.
So please put that in the chat box. So
We'll provide the same in the chat box.
So it is 24th of April, 2:15 p.m.
And all other high courts have decided these issues and confirmed by the Honorable Supreme Court in the past 1 month, making it all the appointments which were prior to the judgment, but post the interim order have been rejected. All high courts across the country have done.
That is the view of my friend Malad. We have a lot to say.
All right. WP? It is not listed today. Along with WP? One three.
768 will not survive. उससे कोई डील करने का मतलब नहीं, my lord. I basically fail to understand why they are pressing 1376. Judgment of the Supreme Court.
13768.
It's not a PI.
You are B.Ed appointees. Then what is that? You are already appointed. No, we are talking about there are only 2 persons in 13768.
Yeah.
Persons in 768. That must be some other book. Which is that number?
Issue is not the same. Issue is entirely different.
Mr. Rupa, just a minute. नहीं आप बताइए वो उसका नंबर क्या है? 10087/2024. ठीक है, कोई फ्रेश केस लगाया है?
What is it about, my lord? We don't want necessarily creating, because with great difficulty I have to sort out AC Mandar and Vipin Kumar. Unnecessarily they are much clear.
Because it does not become infructuous, the prayers in 13768 may be seen. I don't understand that why is this argument being canvassed that it becomes infructuous. We see the prayer in 13768. It is by DLED candidates. The prayer is identical to the other matters.
My lord, that may be argued.
And I understand the petitioner saying it becomes infructuous. An intervener who is intervention is still not allowed is saying this.
Yes, unnecessarily, Lord, this is a vexatious litigation case in London. So this Vipin Kumar Trivedi, they have not been appointed. So Vipin Kumar Trivedi, I will argue why we should be compelled to argue.
AC London and the petitioner too have been appointed.
Yes, both of them have been appointed.
I'm sorry,
let them say so. Just a minute, Mr. Kala. Please, Mr. Kala. Yes. So then, why should we continue with the petition? That has been settled by the Supreme Court now. They are not aggrieved by the order of the Supreme Court. They are. How are they aggrieved? By the appointments of the diploma holders has not been said by anybody. They are and you will continue in service. It is only that the B.Ed candidates who are apprehending a termination or being ousted from service. How are you concerned?
That is the exact prayer. Please see the prayer in KC Nandan Sahu for a minute. That is exactly the prayer that BA should not be treated. Please see one of the prayers at page 29 of the petition, Malaks. And that can be
given to you by the Supreme Court.
No, so therefore, all that we want is this petition be allowed in terms of Supreme Court order. That's all. That's all. Other high courts have also done where similar prayers were made. That is what we have produced on record.
That has been set aside by the Supreme Court.
I'm sorry, Malaks?
Huh? You extend? No. So what is the prayer? Let us see.
Please see page 29 is the prayer of KC Nandan Sahu. 7.2 and 7.3 are very important at page 30.
It cannot be a co-1 study the legal position. It cannot be a PIL, that also we know the legal.
Sir, if you don't let us argue, how would we argue, please, if you don't mind?
If matters PIL does not is not maintainable and valid.
Kindly ask para 7.2. If I may read 7.2 for a minute.
Either you are agreeing with your appointment, then you.
So Mr. Thakur, 7.1 may you have sought quashing of this notification which has already been quashed.
Indeed.
Not been quashed. Then we come to 7.2. Please to issue an appropriate writ direction not to treat B.Ed candidates that has also been held.
Indeed.
Actually, certain conditions, certain clarification is there. And even if those clarifications are read in favor of the B.Ed candidates, you are not prejudiced. If you hold the diploma, which has been treated as the correct qualification, then 7.3 is what? Liberty to the state to treat so and so. BSTC candidates क्या है? हाँ? BSTC क्या है? What is this BSTC? Eligible for appointment cost of found available to adequate number of such training like that. So this is also satisfied now. Nothing remains.
BSTC Mallows were asking stands for basic school teaching course. Teaching certificate, I'm sorry.
Is also done now. 0.4 is also over there. And 7.5.
7.3 and 7.4 is not over. If I can intervene in between, if your lordships, there is some, because actually we laughed at believing it matter has now been posted on 21st. But I've been apprised that there is some objection raised regarding the matters becoming infructuous, which is not the position.
And all that we are praying is this writ petition needs to be allowed in terms of the Honorable Supreme Court's direction.
Plus, if two candidates in a bunch of the petition of two persons have got the appointment, will not render the entire petition infructuous, because it is about the validity of the rules, the qualification to be prescribed, and thereafter the appointments to be given only those who are eligible as per the NCT initial notification once the notification of 11th August 2023 was questioned set aside.
We'll take it up on 24 then.
My lords. Obligement.
All petitions on 24 along with WP 10087 of 24 as prayed for by Sri Chan.
Obligement.
Grateful, Mallows. Deeply grateful.
Interim order doesn't survive now after the Supreme Court judgment. So it does not survive. आज पता लगा है तो नहीं अगस्त में कहाँ आ गया? नहीं तो उसका clarification आ चुका है. So now it doesn't survive. Yes. Yeah. Okay. We come back in 10 minutes.
Grateful to my lords.
Wait for this.
And